Where are you going in life? What is it that you want to accomplish? I'm not talking about what your family wants you to accomplish. I'm not talking about what you think might be a good idea for you to accomplish. What I want to talk to you is about what is the thing that you want to accomplish in your life? You know, sometimes there's so much noise and there's so much things going on in the world that many of us can't gain the clarity in which we have for our life is because we're constantly listening to the noise. The noise, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but what is that thing that you aspire to do? You know, I remember, again, I was younger and I always had this gift of gab. Y'all know, the gift to communicate, the gift to talk. You know, it was one teacher that came along and she said, Felix, you know, you talk a lot. And I was like, yeah, I do talk a lot ever since I was a little kid. And she said, this is what I want you to do. I want you to speak at our 5th grade ceremony. Now, when I was in 5th grade, she said, this is what I want you to talk to individuals about your goals and your dreams. Now, most of y'all would look like, I remember I speak at a lot of schools and I will go and I'll speak to students. I'll say, what's your goal and what's your dreams? And you'll hear things like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a police officer, whatever it is. We hear all these different things. But what's amazing to me is that in 5th grade, this is what I wrote. I wrote that I wanted to play collegiate football and I want to play professional football. Both of those things happen. Now, it didn't happen how I thought it was going to happen. I didn't go to the school that I wanted to go to, but that desire was in me at a very young age. That desire for me to dream for more, to go after bigger things was in me at a very young age. I believe that was instilled by my parents. They always instructed me to have a vision. Do you have a vision? Do you have a dream? Do you have a direction of where you are going in your life? I wrote that I wanted to play collegiate football and I wanted to play professional football. But this is the part that always amazes me, is I wrote on that piece of paper that I believe it's important for everybody to have goals and dreams. And I said, I wanted to inspire individuals to go after their goals and their dreams. And do you know that this day, that's what I do for a living? I work with individuals and helping them to understand that it is their time, it is their moment to go after their goals and their dream. You must be clear on where you want to go.